quality says we're good. I am so sorry to everybody. Not quite sure what happened. Just everything just kind of crashed on us, but we're back. Fortunately, we've had a couple cautions here early in the race. We've had everything just kind of went downhill all at once. We had a couple drivers got in that recently took a spot from a paid registered guy, and then we had lagging, and we shut everything down, but we're back. I think we're good to go from here. Check the feed over on the YouTube side. Seems to be looking better. Green flag is back out. We are racing lap 41 of 100 at the Barktona 250. My truck, number 17, Brandon Cal, is out front being pushed by Charlie Stutzman in the 180 behind him, and Brian Nagel running third. Randy Courier up to fourth. So everything is looking much better here again. Folks, I really do apologize. We lost a few laps here in part of the broadcast due to the internet issues. Shelby over on TikTok, welcome into the Barktona 250. I hope you, Ari, and Ember are doing well. Happy Saturday. This is the Barktona 250. These guys are three wide. Bryant Nagel falling back with no help. Welcome back, everybody, as you trickle back in here. Again, so sorry about the internet issues. This is Ally over on TikTok. Welcome in. Appreciate they heart me. First three trucks single file, the whole field 2x2 behind them. Sun is setting here in Daytona, Florida. The race was going really well, and then everything kind of went downhill at once. We had a couple drivers that kind of snuck in, and we realized they took a spot from somebody who paid, so I kicked them out. And then once I kicked them out, couple trucks go around. John Dale involved. Go back and rewind, see what happened. This is going to be another caution. Several cautions in this race. Not it. The line is kind of checked up again. Two gets into one. He goes for a spin, collects 69.37. Back in the field. BJ McDonald involved. Scott Hall. Juan Velez. Let's rewind that one more time. Again, these guys they all get one fast repair tonight. Unfortunately, some of these guys have probably already used those up. Let's keep an eye on the back of the field. Man, 81 came flying in there. I'm sorry, 61. What's that? 61, Dustin Mullins. Tough break for those guys. Go back live. But yes, not these. The last 10 or 15 laps have been very hectic, partially because of the racing, partially because of internet issues. Thank you so much to everybody who's joined back. I appreciate you guys. This is the Barktona 250. Apologize for the silence, just checking a few notes here. Outlaw, were you involved in one of those wrecks? We see you over on the TikTok side. Hopefully you're still in here. Unfortunately, we had some internet issues, so I missed about 5 or 10 laps there. Pretty much all of them. What do you mean by pretty much all of them? Thank you so much to everybody who came back again. Apologize. We lost our feed for about 10 minutes. But we're back to racing. Yeah, the restarts, I've seen a couple of these restarts have not been good, Outlaw. I'm so sorry that you got taken out in that. I am so sorry your night ended early. We hate to see that. I know you're a big supporter of Barktona, big supporter of myself. I hate whenever that happens to good guys. Yes, sir. We will definitely get you a sticker for anybody out there, any racers. If you would like a Barktona sticker, these are free for all participants. We'll be getting those mailed out next week along with the trophy, the koozies, all those prizes from tonight's event. The last 3 weeks, that's been your luck, Outlaw. Man, I tell you, I haven't been doing a lot of racing myself these last few weeks, but if not, that probably would be me. I might be your mom's favorite iRacer, but I'm not the best iRacer, that's for sure. Swell, welcome in. Happy Barktona night. We have had a little bit of a rough ride. We've had a couple drivers got in, sneak in, and we had some cautions, unfortunately. And some internet issues, but I think we've got everything figured back out. We're back racing live. We are on TikTok. We are on YouTube. YMF Racing Network. It's the Barktona 250. Your dog's favorite charity race. Again, we are donating $710 tonight to a local animal shelter. That is my truck right there, leading the pack. Number 17, Brandon Cal, racing that for me tonight. I'm on broadcast duty, so I was not able to drive that truck, but he is doing it justice as he leads the field down through turn 4, ready to take the green flag and get these guys racing. We're gonna try it again here at Daytona. Ace car is off. Harley Sussman, Brandon Cal out front. And we're going to give this another shot. Green flag is flying again here at Daytona, lap 47 of 100. Quality still seems to be good, okay, on the YouTube side. Gibson, appreciate you checking in. We lost our feed. We had to restart the stream, so we lost a lot of our viewers. Unfortunately, our viewcast count's going to be probably pretty low. Hate to see that for such an awesome event. Lap 48 of 100. Field is 2x2, pretty much front to back, with the exception of that number 17, all out front by himself. Randy Coyer behind him in the number 52. Charlie Stutzman and Bryant Nagel running third and fourth. They are side by side through the field, all the way behind them. Dave Peterson, Joseph Phelps running up in the top 5. Appreciate the heart me over on TikTok. Just about halfway through this race, 3 wide, mid-pack. Reed Leonard, Randall Peasley, TJ McDonald to the outside. Seldig trying to push that middle lane. Three wide for 5th. Look at this racing, 3 wide, Dave Peterson, contact, he's upside down, caution is out. Dave Peterson, number 35. One of our sponsors of tonight's event, he donated some extra money to help get us to that 710 total. Watch these guys racing 3 wide down the backstretch. Contact between the 84, 35. Tough break for that YMF Racing Network Wounded Warriors project. Chevy driven by Dave Peterson. I hate to see that. Go back live. Mr. Dyer, appreciate you coming back again. We lost the feed. We had very poor quality. I'm not sure what was going on with YouTube and the internet, but we had a lot of lagging. Unfortunately, we had to shut things down and restart. We appreciate you coming back and cheering on these drivers. Let's go in and check in on Trevor Dyer. He's running 8th right now. Running 8, and he is in that number 8 machine. Back and look at some of these other trucks that we maybe haven't seen tonight. It's Garrett Cannon, the number 84, just involved in that last incident with Dave Peterson. Saw Garrett Bobo's truck earlier. Got Bristol riding along with him tonight. It's Wayne Whitley, Mere Setups truck. Robert Chappell and his Four Seasons Auto Wash Ford F-150. Mark Woolley, Dustin Dory. Last year's champion Charles Abert got his trophy on the rear of his truck. There's Caleb Barnes at 31. Let's go on board, Caleb, so we can maybe get a look at that trophy on the back of Charles's bumper. We'll see if he gets close enough. I don't think he is. Reed Leonard running that number 68 Precision's Toyota. Getting caution is out here at Daytona for the Barktona 250. So big, I appreciate you rejoining. Unfortunately, we lost our connection and had to restart the broadcast. We're back up and running though, so appreciate you finding your way back to us. Sorry your night didn't maybe go quite as planned. Where are you running at right now? Running back in 17th. I know you've taken a little bit of damage. Hope you're able to get some of those issues repaired. These lights should go off this time by. It'll be 2x2, and we'll get back to racing more than halfway through the event. This is the Barktona 250. Huge thank you to everybody who signed up to make this event possible. We had a full field, 40 car trucks registered. Tonight we're going to be donating $710 to the Animal Protection League, local animal shelter. We do this for every summer. Last year we donated, it was under $250, so to have such a huge increase up to $710 this year is just amazing. Can't say thank you to everybody enough who signed up for this race and who donated. We ran through some of those names earlier in the broadcast. I'm going to run through those again. Let these guys get back to green flag racing. Field is making their way down the backstretch. 14 truck and the number 69 working their way to off a pit lane, catching up to the back of the field. It's going to be Zach Storms and Taco John. Here we go. We have my truck, my race pick for tonight. Granite Cow's going to be first, and last year's champion Charles Abert. He'll be restarting second. Can he make it 2 Barktonas in a row? Pace car is off. Looking for a clean start here. Back to racing we go. Al, Abert, Courier, Nagel. For 16 of Chris Gates with the cool dog on the side of his truck. Look at these guys, 3 wide. First 4 trucks, 2x2. Couple single file behind them, and then 3 wide. Trevor Dyer, Scott Hall, Hayden Heiner. The number 6 truck, he's made his way back up to the front. He had some early damage. This 2 rows of 3 wide racing. 3 rows, 4 rows of 3 wide racing at Barktona. Oh, here comes trouble. These guys are getting squirrely. 3 wide back there. Tell you, about an inch either way. These guys are going to go for a ride on lap 56. There they go. 63 into the wall. TJ McDonald again. Dustin Dory taking some damage. Somebody just bunny hopped through the grass. That was number 7. Charles Abert, last year's champion. I keep on getting Charlie Stutzman and Charles Abert's trucks mixed up. They look so much alike. Probably been said the name multiple times, but we stay green. There's the caution. Fortunately, we have had several incidents in tonight's event. Yes, sir. If you're watching over on TikTok, that is the trophy behind me. This is the Barktona 250 trophy, the Stone by Michelle Barktona 250 trophy. Victor, man, you let us down. We gave you a free spot, and then you just slept. What? You let me down, man. You let me down. I appreciate you checking in, though, and stopping by and checking out what we got going on. We are under caution right now. Just had a big wreck. For lap 57. Should be probably about 39 laps to go when we go racing here again. There's that Barktona truck of Charlie Stutzman. I kept on confusing with Charles Abert. They both got that yellow truck with the Barktona logo on the hood, so I apologize for the confusion here. There's a lot of iRacing rules, Mr. Burnout King on TikTok. Not really sure which specific one you're looking for, but thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Appreciate you tuning in for the Barktona 250. This is a charity race. It's your dog's favorite charity race. We do this every year. This year we're going to be donating $710 total. Be favored. Appreciate you checking in. Appreciate you racing. Sorry, we broadcast didn't go as planned. We've been had some technical issues. Nothing that I could help. It was just internet. Nicky Living Dead over on TikTok. Appreciate you checking in. Happy Saturday. Welcome into the Barktona 250. I have about 40 laps to go, roughly 39, 40 once we go green. William Byron is your mom's favorite. I don't know about. Well, maybe. No, he doesn't iRace anymore, does he? So I don't think he can be her favorite. So that makes me by default. Sorry, Sean. Yeah, Son of a Mutter checking in. Appreciate you, Son of a Mutter. Welcome to Barktona. Please do, Sean. Please do. Let her know she can come in here, tap the screen, get 5,000 likes. We'll get these dogs a dog treat. If you're watching on YouTube, you have no idea what I'm talking about right now. But on TikTok side, I have a beautiful golden retriever laying behind me in this chair. Every time we get 5,000 likes, she gets a treat. And there's a second dog that you can't see. Miss Lexi, she gets a treat as well. Son of a Mutter, thank you for the galaxy. We actually have some special dog treats. We will have to get that paid out for those girls. Eyes on the field momentarily. We'll be waiting to see if the pace lights go off, and they do. That means the field is going to double up. Ryan Nagel's going to be your race leader when they take the green flag. Charlie Stutzman still his outside. Brandon Cowell has fallen back to third since that last restart just a few laps ago. When they come, it'll be lap 60 when they take the green flag, Mr. Son of a Mutter. Keep on apologizing, but again, I am so sorry. Unfortunately, we had some internet issues earlier and had to stop the stream on both TikTok and YouTube, but we're back. Quality seems to be doing okay. Still have a positive sign for the stream quality, so hope you guys are able to enjoy the race a little bit more now. You know, we lost a lot of our reviewers, and I hate that, especially for these drivers. They've been waiting all day. Some of these drivers have been waiting for a couple months for this event. Unfortunately, the internet just did not cooperate tonight. Those cool Barktona trucks leading the field. I really like the number 16. Got to get a good view of that number 16, Chris Gates, before they go green. Don't know if we'll be able to. Right. This car is off again. Again, it will be lap 60 when we go racing. Green flag is back out. Front row staying pretty even. Although that outside line gets a good run coming out of turn 2. The Stutzman slide down in front of the low lane. He does not. He sticks with Coyer to the outside. Here comes a solid push from Cal in the 17. That push was not good enough. Coyer and Stutzman slide down to the inside line. Yeah, we originally we planned this race. We'd scheduled it for 35, but so many people wanted in. We had to open up the door for 5 more. We had a full field, and we still had people waiting to get in. But rather large event. Love having all these trucks in here. Unfortunately, next year we might stick with the smaller field size, maybe to prevent just a few cautions. 40 trucks is a lot, but again, at the end of the day, we're doing this to raise money for the Animal Protection League. That's what this race is all about. We'll be donating $710 at the end of this race, courtesy of all these drivers. See if we can keep this thing green. We've had several cautions these last 30 laps or so. Hoping they get some of those jitters worked out. And things will be nice and steady. We'll get some green flag action. Run through your field. The top 20. Charlie Stutzman first, Randy Coyer second, Tyler Scott Brian Nagel fourth, Scott Hall fifth, Brendan Cowell sixth, Chris Gates seventh, Garrett Cannon eighth, ninth, Jake Anderson 10th, Jackson Duke. Sorry, these guys are swapping left and right. I can't even keep track. 11th, Garrett Bobo. 12th, Brandon Zimmerman. 13th, Reed Leonard. 14th, Wayne Whitley. 15th, Robert Chappell. 16th, Caleb Barnes. 17th, Trevor Dyer. 18th, Mark Woolley. 19th, Dustin Dory. And 20th, last year's champion, Charles Abert. Sale just had a little bit too much damage. I'm surprised you had so much. Your truck didn't look bad. Oh, TJ is out as well. Sorry, I'm getting chat. I saw my first response was in Sale Big, but then I just saw TJ's chat on TikTok as well, mentioning he had too much damage. Hate that your night ended early, TJ. Appreciate you repping your mom's favorite race team. Top three single file out front by themselves. The rest of the field 2 by 2 behind them. Yeah, TJ, if you want to hop up here in the booth, you can, more than welcome to come in here and do some broadcasting with us. We have an open seat if you want to talk through the rest of this race. We're on lap 65 of 100 at Daytona. We are back, Tyler. We got the internet figured out. It was a YouTube issue. YouTube and OBS wasn't necessarily TikTok. The feed seems to be doing okay now. I really hate we had to stop that stream. We had a lot of people watching. Unfortunately, it didn't go as planned. But we're back. We worked through the issues, we're back. We missed a little bit of the racing. Mr. TJ, we have him in the booth. Welcome in. How are you doing, man? How are you feeling after those accidents? Your head hurting? You got any back pain?
Lots. It was kind of brutal out there. I got in with the back half of the group there, and they're a very unfortunately, what actually took me out of the race was something of my own mistake. Getting up into a quarter panel of a truck and pushed us.
Just a moment. Caution is out. Trouble on the track. Charlie Stutzman involved. He was out front. Scott Hall into the side. I believe that was Scott Hall. Let's get one more replay of that. Oh my gosh. Charlie Stutzman was having an amazing race. Replay, see exactly what happened. Caution number 180, black and yellow truck on the inside. Hard to tell from that angle. We can get up in our Goodyear blimp. Rewind this one more time. Watch these two trucks out front. And it's kind of ran into each other there on the front stretch. Sent your third place Charlie Stutzman for a ride through the grass.
Yeah, it was looking like Scott was following the lead driver at that point. Came down and doored Charlie pretty hard.
Yeah, that's what it's looking like when I go back and watch this. hard to get a view from that angle. Maybe if we can focus in on Scott. Number 5, I think that's what happened there. Is he just was trying to follow that leader. The number 27 was going to lick the inside line. Scott was going to go with him and maybe just ran out of real estate. Tough break for that number 180 of Charlie Stutzman. Caution out is out again. I apologize for that interruption, TJ. We are back live.
All good.
You're gonna make their way down through here. So, other than the incidents, man, how was the racing out there?
It was good. Real good racing out there. You know, the trucks felt fast. Definitely the team had the truck set up on kill for me, but with the group of field we had, it just felt like it was hard to make moves, and when people did make moves, it turned out to be a caution. I mean, that happens anywhere in NASCAR. Caution breed cautions, and here we are.
Yeah, we unfortunately we've had several cautions tonight, and it seems like a lot of those do come from that restart. With so many trucks in the field, again, we had a full field of 40 tonight. Things can get a little messy. Not a lot of real estate to work with out there when you got 40 trucks side by side and everybody trying to win that Stone by Michelle trophy. But glad to have you up here in the booth and help us call this race. So now that you're out, man, you were out there with these competitors. Who do you think's going to get the job done now? You got Joseph Phelps out front, Tyler Staton, Charles Abert.
I'm not picking someone in the front right now. I'm actually going to pick up on Scott. Scott, he's passed me a couple times there. Me and him went 3 wide a couple times. I've pushed him, and I've seen him come from the back and go to the front lots here. So as long as he can avoid the next major wreck, I think Scott's going to come from where he is now all the way up to first place and take home the trophy.
Well, that's the number 5 right there at that cool Barktona 3 wide bad news setup Chevrolet. He is running in the 8th position right now. And he's got involved with Mr. Stutzman to bring out this most recent caution. Solid top.
Yeah, I saw that. That could have been on his spotter side too, not announcing that he was clear when he should, as quick as he should have, saying that there was a car there. So it could not be Scott's fault, right?
It may not be. Sometimes it is a spotter. It is pretty cool that if you're not an iRacer, there is a feature where you can actually invite your buddy to come in here and do some spotting for you for these races, and just give you an extra set of eyes on the track. So really curious to see actually how many of these guys do have spotters on board helping them out tonight. I'm sure at least a few do. You ever done any spotting or had anybody spot for you in your races, TJ?
I've done some spotting for a very good friend of mine. As you all know him, your mom's favorite iRacer. I've spotted him in probably close to 7 races, I'd say. And he replaced me with Cartman because I wasn't good enough.
Well, looking over in the chat real quick, we got some J Duke and Bobo fans in here. That's Jackson C. Duke and Garrett Bobo. Let's go in and check in on those two before we go green. Got Jackson Duke. He's running that number 08. He's in the 8th spot right now. He's actually up right there beside Scott. And the other person, Mr. Garrett Bobo, just ahead of him, and he's in the 7th spot. Number 9.
It's good.
Who's that on the 84 ahead of him? Garrett Cannon. You can see the dog on the side of his truck. It's a cool dog. Love all the dog paint schemes. Yours was really cool. We like your Dalmatian paint scheme, man. That looked good out there.
Thank you. I'm glad you guys liked it. I was hoping we got to see more of it, possibly on pole. But like I said, I got pace cars off, and here we go, guys. We're coming to green at the checkered line.
A little bit of a jump there by the 57. Last year's winner, Charles Abert, is going to be starting on the outside behind him as they're Across the line at lap 71, 29 to go here at Barktona. Robert Shapple's worked
Oh,
his way.
and there goes Scott on the inside.
Oh, trouble. Caution's
He
out
came
again.
down. I came down again too soon and clipped the nose of. I did not get to see that driver. We'll back it up right here quick. Of the 08 car,
Let's go back and get a replay.
which is C Duke. He clipped the nose of C Duke there.
Announcers a cursed strike. We were just talking about Jackson Duke. He had some fans cheering him on. Let's see what happened. Watch the number 5. It's on the outside, comes down a little bit. Yep, it's right there across the nose of Mr. Jackson. They just pile up from there. Who all is involved in that? The number 18 truck got some damage. Let's rewind that one more time. We'll take a ride in the Goodyear blimp.
On the good news, though, Cody, your driver that you handpicked to run your truck tonight made it out of that wreck. He was the 3rd car behind Scott.
Oh,
and
yeah,
the
you're right.
08.
He barely made it through there. Again, heads up driving from Mr. Brandon Cow. Oh, man, Juan Velez probably got some damage there. Maybe not too bad. Tough break for Scott.
Yeah, we're looking. Randy Corr caught up in that. We got Wayne Whitley stuck up in that. Jake Anderson.
A lot of big names.
And that looks like about the amount of cars that got caught up in that.
Washington over on TikTok. Appreciate you checking in. Tyler, thank you for some more of those roses. We're going to have to get the trophy girl to work again. Finish this one.
Wish I had a jump to live button like you do.
We got to get you set up. There's separate packages you can buy here if you're part of a commentating team, where I think we can each kind of control the cameras. I got to look into more how that works, but be cool to get you in here, part of the YMF weekly broadcast team.
Yes, I would love to join.
And if this is your first time watching YMF Racing Network, one, I apologize for the internet issues during the first half of this race. Nothing I could do. It wasn't the computer. It was something to do with OBS, and YouTube just wasn't getting enough data, I guess, for lack of a better word. I don't know. Things were lagging, but we got them figured out. Unfortunately, we lost a lot of viewers there. But everybody who came back, I appreciate you guys.
So after that incident, looks like we have Joseph Phelps in first place, number 57. Following is Tyler Stanton and Charles Abert.
Mr.
Cody can correct me on that.
Yeah, I had to ask him earlier, too. I'm never sure if it's Abert or Abert, but it is Abert. I've confused him all night, too, with Charlie Stutzman, so he's probably going to watch this broadcast and be like, what is wrong with you? But look at those dogs on the side of that truck. I love it. He's got his trophy on there from last year. It's a good looking paint scheme.
Yes, it is.
Speaking of paint schemes, the top 3 finishers tonight are going to get a free paint scheme from Go Fast Graphics, one of tonight's race sponsors. And that'll go to the first, second, and third place finisher. And the first place is also partially being donated by Mr. Charles Aber. He won a paint scheme last year for winning, but he was nice enough to donate it and pass that forward this year. I see some dogs on the front of Statton's truck in the hood. I just realized those. I don't know if you can get a good look at his hood when he drives by. That number 27 in second position right now.
Oh, yeah. I see that there. Looking all schnazzied up. Good old fresh pet. Fresh real food for your pets. Fresh Pets. Not sponsored yet, but you never know. Let's put it in the atmosphere. Fresh Pets. We love the dogs over here. We love the cats. Any animal.
Well, they may not want to sponsor me after tonight after they see all my terrible broadcasting. All the internet issues we had.
That happens anywhere and everywhere.
Well, Just pretend you're watching DirecTV, you're watching satellite, there's a bad storm, you lost signal for
Eh,
20 laps. I
exactly.
mean, essentially that's what happened. You're just, this isn't DirecTV, it's YouTube, and this isn't satellite, it's internet, but use your imagination, it'll work.
Hey, my internet's technically satellite, so it's very possible.
Oh yeah, you got the Elon internet, right? What is it, Starlink?
Starlink. Yep.
All right. What do you think the odds are we stay green until the end of this race? There'll be 25 to go.
I'm not a betting man. My odds of us staying green, I would say, are... I would say, 50-40.
I am gonna go with a very strong 0% chance we stay green. I think if they make it green to the end, I think they're gonna push very hard. There's a cool trophy on the line, some money on the line, $35 to first place, 25 for second, 15 for third. So
I don't know about the other racers on the track there, Cody, but I am riddled with mosquitoes in my car. Well, one when I was in my car. Now that I'm up in the broadcast booth, it's a little bit better, but that last wreck on me. Oh, green to go.
Green flag is out. We're back racing. Joseph Phelps out front, getting a push behind from Charles Abert. Tyler Staton to their outside, and then 27 and no help out top. Watching these guys drive down the back side by side. And Garrett Bobo up in the second spot. He's on the high side.
Looks like we have one car struggling to catch the pack out here. Number 10, Joseph Augusta. Hopefully he can... Oh,
there goes Zach Storms around. Caution
and that's
is out
another
again.
big pile up.
Massive wreck. Let's go back and see what happened. All right, watch that number 2 truck right in the center of your screen. Oh, they checked up in front of him. That blue truck ahead had to check up for the black truck. Who was ahead in that blue truck? Was that?
I'm having a hard time finding number 2, Cody. Who was that?
Zach Storms was number 2, and I think that was Ryan in front of him. Yeah, Ryan checked up the 38. That's not a good view.
Oh yeah, just right into the back of him, takes the high and low lane out, and people just start going bananas.
It seems like majority of our incidents tonight have been that. Yeah, 17 slowed down. I think that's kind of where it started, several spots ahead of him. Slowed down for somebody in front of him. Rewind that one more time.
Yeah, that's one thing I've noticed here tonight. A lot of people are out of the gas at a super speedway, which I find very rare.
Zach Storms at 21. Wayne Whitley, I think, got a piece of that. Wish we were keeping track of the cautions tonight. Not sure what number that is. Probably had more cautions than we have green flags, unfortunately.
Definitely have.
But good news for the number 29 at Garrett Bobo. That's going to put him out front. This is an awesome paint scheme. Let's go back and look at some more of these paint schemes. Trying to make sure we get everybody on the broadcast tonight. Now we've seen the 84 a couple times. Is there any that really stood out to you? The 16 at Chris Gates is cool.
The 16, yeah. Give me a quick second. I'll take a look at that car right now. I don't think I was high enough to see him. Yeah, the T-Rex, the orange. looking very nice out there. There was actually one car that I liked, just because of the actual paint scheme. I believe it was 37, yeah, 37 of Nicholas Myers running Dale Earnhardt Sr. paint job out there. I liked that one.
Where is he? Number 37. There he is, Nicholas Myers. Back in 30th right now.
Garrett Bobo has another nice looking car.
15, Peter Evangelista. He's got his dog on his hood and the tailgate.
Yeah, he's got it all over. He's got it where the number is. He's got it on the hood, the quarter panels, the trunk lid. He's got that dog plastered everywhere. I'm gonna go out on a limb, Cody, and think that he likes dogs. I don't know what your take is on it, but I'm gonna say he likes his puppy dogs.
Just a little bit. That's what we like to see. That's what we're all here for. Again, this is the Barktona 250. We're raising money for a local animal shelter. We're going to be donating $710 when this thing is over with.
That's a crazy amount of money. That is what? That almost triples? It does triple what we did last year. At like $215, I believe we did last year.
I think so. Maybe a little bit extra. We had just a couple last-minute donations come in, but yeah, it was under $250, so we tripled it for sure. The 20 laps to go when we go take the green flag.
Yeah, sorry, I was looking at paint schemes. I got to catch up to you now.
DJ, I'm going to let you take over the broadcast here. I'm going to leave the camera here on the leaders. I'm going to be back in just a moment, okay? You got this? You got this.
I should, yeah. I should, yeah.
All right, man. Give me just a moment.
Thank you. Just give me a quick second here, guys. Trying to catch up to what's live now. And we are live. All right. The blimp view. So, how's everybody's night going here tonight? You guys enjoying this race at home? Brought to you by Your Mom's Favorite Network. And also live on Your Mom's Favorite iRacer, which is Cody's personal, that goes live pretty regularly out here of racing. Not just broadcasting, just normal racing. I'm going to say I think the safety car lights are off, so I think we're 1 to green here, so we should be pulling off when we get out of turn 3, or turn 4, sorry guys. Going to be looking at Garrett Bobo in the lead position off this restart. And there we go. Pace car is off, guys. And we're about to go green. And we are green, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like that bottom line went nowhere. Bobo has nobody behind him. He is all alone out there at the moment. There's a good stack of 4 on the outside lane. If they can get all together, they're going to pass Bobo. And the 08 jumps down to help out Bobo. We have 21 in the lead now with a big outside line push. Tyler Stratton comes down in the first place on the bottom line, leaving his top line. As you can see now, people are slowly dwindling down into that bottom line, finding holes. Can we see if the top line gets another push? And that put us at lap 81 out of 100, guys. People are going to start trying to make moves to come from the back. things could either go really nicely or we could be a caution fest to the end. I'm hoping for nicely, but you never know. Tyler Stratton's doing a very good job out there holding that line in that Chevy pickup truck. He's doing it for the dogs. He's doing it for the cats. He's doing it for the squirrels. He's doing it for the animals out there. He wants to bring home that trophy to show what he can do. And it looks like the 08 and Garrett Bobo are nose to bumper trying to get that outside push going. We got some people looking here like they want to push it 3 wide, but they have no help. And we have a wreck. Big wreck. It looks like the 08, possibly Bobo. Oh no, big wreck here. Big wreck on the front straight. It's a massive pile up, and Cody is nowhere to be found. To give you, oh, you are seeing it. Perfect. Look at this massive pile up, guys. That is crazy amount of vehicles.
I am back trouble. Oh,
you just missed the big one. We're talking about 10, 15 cars here that are wrecked.
Let's go back and take a replay. Oh man, it looks like it started out front. Holy crap. I think about every truck was involved. It is truly the big one.
I'm seeing your driver, number 17 over there, Brandon. He does seem to be driving away, but...
Oh man.
It honestly looked like a scrapyard out there, guys. We had Chevy, Fords, and Dodges all piled up sitting.
Lots of cars involved. Man, where did that start with?
It started with the 08 and Bobo. I don't know what exactly happened there. Trying to get back here to see.
Oh, did that 68 maybe go
Oh,
up?
Yeah, 68 came up, hit Bobo's rear end, sent Bobo down into the 46, I want to say that is. I have a bad camera angle.
Oh yeah, 68 slid up. Oh man, it's chaos from there.
Yeah, came in, hit the 16.
Joseph Phelps, Brandon Zimmerman, Zach Storms, Robert Chappell, David Hunter, Charles Abert, Brandon Cow, Randy Courier, Juan Velez, Charlie Stutzman, Garrett Bobo, Ethan Mosby, Charlie Stutzman, Juan Velez, Joseph Augusta, David Hunter, Jake Anderson, all involved. That is one of the biggest wrecks we have probably seen.
Yeah. And then after Bobo hits the wall, it looks like Jason Duke comes down and hits 16 again. That caused the even bigger pile up as well.
Oh, my truck almost made it through. Man.
He's looking pretty good. I don't see much damage on him.
Well, let's go back out live. That's definitely going to shake things up here at Barktona. And there's going to be less than 15 laps to go whenever they take the green flag. So some names we haven't seen up front have worked their way there now thanks to this most recent big one. Reed Leonard, Garrett Cannon.
Yeah, I'm kind of not happy that I'm sitting here. If I could have stayed out there to that big one, got around it, you never know where I could be.
Yeah, very, very sad I wasn't out there racing with you guys too. But it's my favorite race of the year. I hope it's your guys' favorite too. Just reading some of these comments.
Okay. What comments are you reading on TikTok?
Yeah, we got comments coming on TikTok and YouTube.
Because I can watch one of them, just not both.
Looks like we got some frustration building up. Sorry, some of you guys probably not. Race isn't going the way you expected.
Which is gonna happen, guys. Like I get tempers get heated. I was a little heated when I took myself out, but you gotta remember it's for a charity, so you're gonna have skill drivers from low to high, and I'm in a medium, and I got stuck with the lower level of drivers, which nothing wrong with that. I got taken out too. I even caused the wreck I got taken out in. So just remember that this is for a great cause. It's to have fun.
That's the important part. I know it's a little different whenever there's a trophy on the line, cash on the line. Things get a little bit more serious. But at the end of the day, we're all here to raise money for the animal shelter. So we hate whenever there is a caution field event, but we are here to raise some money at the end of the day for the puppies. And we're donating $710. If there's anybody out there, if you've been watching along, you want to make a donation by yourself, you can go on to the Animal Protection League's website. That's inapl.org. There's a donate button there. Use hashtag Daytona. I'm sorry, hashtag Barktona 250 in your memo if you make that donation, just so they know where that money is coming from. Lots of new faces out front. And it's not over yet, guys.
We still, got about 16 more laps to go?
They take the green flag, it'll be lap 86. 16 to go, 15 when they cross the line. Appreciate that follow, Zenith Gaming.
That's good, big sail big that you had a blast, buddy. I'm glad you did. Hey, and that's all you could do, and we're grateful for that, buddy.
Seeing caution again. I'm not sure why. Who is this?
Yeah, I did hear caution come back out, I think.
Dustin Mullins, Joseph Augusta, Mark Bully.
Yeah, the pace car lights are on, and he's below the apron, so I believe the pace car is coming back out.
Let's see what happened. Oh, I see some trouble spinning around the 25. Oh, man, hard hit. Isn't that 25 truck?
$25. They're not registered as 25. Lovely.
Yeah, we got a few trucks. The numbers aren't matching up, so it makes it a little bit more difficult to figure out. I believe that was Augusta. Yeah, Augusta's in the 25. Let's rewind and see exactly what happened. 3 wide, goes up against the wall, gets into that number 94 of Matt Joplin. Replay that one more time. Tough break for Matt Joplin, just wrong place, wrong time for him. These guys are 3 wide coming across the line. Yeah, moved up at the track, pushed that 94 in the wall. He goes spinning. Luckily, no other trucks in. Oh no, those two got a real hard hit. Couple trucks involved, man. Hopefully we're able to stay green once we go by this time. Once we restart. There are 3 green-white checkered flag attempts. I'm really hoping it doesn't come down to that. Keep things clean here at Daytona.
Well, Cody, I don't know about you, but like I said, I'm not a betting man, but I will bet you we do have at least 1 green-white checkered for a finish.
I'm thinking we will too, with how hard these guys have been racing each other on the beating and banging we've seen tonight. just a very odd evening. Just with the technical difficulties, we had to remove a couple drivers. I apologize, but again, we've still managed to come up with $710 for this for the dog shelter. So awesome night.
Yeah, with this event growing as big as it did from the first year to this year, I think definitely we're gonna need some more staff for next year, Cody. I'm thinking.
Definitely gonna need to staff up a little bit better next year, and maybe see if we can get this thing a little bit more organized. Had so many people trying to join last minute today. We actually, again, we extended the field. This race was scheduled to only have 35 drivers. We let in 5 last minute. Glad we did. Again, some more money for the dogs.
Yeah, it's great. I actually woke up this morning. We had roughly about 23 drivers this morning at like 10 o'clock, 10 a.m. And then, what, about an hour before the race, you had to move up 5 spots to make it 40 drivers?
I did. Probably less than an hour race to go. And then even with about 10 minutes ago, we had people that were wanting to join. Huge event, and broadcast didn't go as planned. Maybe next year we'll get somebody else to run the broadcast so I get out there and I can race myself, because I would love to be on track right now, I'm telling you.
And pace car lights are off, guys, so we are 1 to go on the yellow.
All right, pace car lights are off. I'm going to run through the top 20 real quick. Tyler Staton, Reed Leonard, Bryant Nagel, 4th. Garrett Cannon, 5th. Chris Gates, John Dale, 6th. Caden Heiner, 7th. Ryan Perone, 8th. 9th. Brandon Cowell, 10th. Trevor Dyer, 11th. Garrett Bobo, 12th. Dustin Dory, 13th. Robert Chappell, 14th. Jackson Duke, 15th. Zach Storm, 16th. Randy Coyer, 17th. David Hunter, 18th. Charles Haber, 19th. Joseph Phelps, and 20th. Mark Bully.
Because, yeah, it was hard for the 2 admins you picked out there, Cody, while we were racing and trying to deal with black flags and all that. Like, we were kind of just clearing any black flag was called out, and I think that did not help our yellow flag situation. You know, the black flags are out there to penalize the drivers that caused something, and by just clearing them, they're able to get back out there and do it again. Yes. But other than that, it was good. We've been doing good. It's been a lot of yellows, but go ahead there, Cody.
I was going to say, I think next year maybe we'll try to get some more, maybe like a dedicated race control person. It is very hard to race and clear those blacks, which ideally there shouldn't have been, any blacks that had to be cleared. I know sometimes we have incidents, you're forced to drive down the pits to avoid contact, and those need to be cleared, but it does.
And we're going green here at the line.
You're back to racing. 12 to go at Barktona. Green flag is out.
Sorry about that, Cody. Just trying not to cut off the race for the viewers for them. But yeah, like I said, I know I probably cleared a lot of black flags that shouldn't have been cleared. It's hard for us when we're in car. It's not like we can stop and go back and see what they're asking for to be cleared and determine whether it's a good clear or not.
About mid-pack, they're trying to make 3 lines form. Brandon Cowell leading the charge for the high 3rd lane on the outside. That 6th car got stuck in the middle by himself, but they worked themselves back out to 2 lanes. First 7 or 8 cars on the inside with single file.
Well, I'll say it now, Cody, because you didn't get the race this year. If you need a guy in the booth or a race control, I can sit out next year and do that to make sure that Barktona runs smooth again.
I'm hoping next year we get It's some of your mom's favorite race truck teams out there. Race team trucks out there. I am struggling to talk tonight. Love to get all of us out there and race together. I'm telling you, one of these races, we're gonna put a your mom's favorite race team truck in victory lane. We've been so close a couple times, but it's not over yet. There's still hope. We got one of our trucks at number 17. That's my truck being driven by Brandon Cowell right now. He is leading the outside line. Still several cars back, but not for long. Bryant Nagel and another truck gonna slide up on the high side in front of them. And here they come with that awesome push on that outside. It was 16 behind Bryant Nagel on the outside. 16 is Chris Gates.
Here we go. We have the outside line making a push in the number 3 car, which is, I don't know who, because that was my car. And he does take the lead.
Yeah, unfortunately not everybody's numbers is matched up with the registered numbers, so it's a little hard to follow tonight. But that is our other number 3 for this evening. Bryant Nagel to the lead with some help from Chris Gates and then number 16.
Don't count out Brandon. He's coming.
We were about to say the exact same words because here he comes on the outside line. Number 17.
Looking good. This looks like he gets a huge push from Bobo. And there is your first and second place cars running right now. Brandon and Bobo.
Bobo putting himself right back in this race. He was just involved in that major incident a couple of cautions ago. And
Bobo's going to go low and
he goes to the inside.
And left Brandon out to dry. He has 2 cars coming up behind him now. Big push. Here we go. And he's back in first.
Brandon Cowell playing defense on the outside line with Zach Storms all over his rear bumper. Robert Chappell has moved his way in the second spot on the inside line.
Here comes Bobo again on that bottom line. He's in second. He's looking to take that lead. Can he get it? Will the 87 car give him enough of a push? And does not. Coming across the checkered line, it will be Brandon Cowell in first. And the number 2 car in second.
Jackson Duke, he's involved in that caution as well. He's right back up in front. He's looking a little squirrely over the rear bumper as Zach Storms, that number 2. Able to hang on to it. He's pushing him with everything he has with 6 laps to go at Barktona. He's got to be careful not to overheat his truck. You see him swerving in and out. I'm guessing he's trying to cool that motor. It's going to be tough for that outside line. Not a lot of help right now. Randy Corrier trying to get back up to the bumper. Zach Storm just moving all over the track, trying to hold on to that lead. Tried to block the outside line. Trouble. Robert Chappell around. Big wreck on the front stretch. Cautions out with 5 to go.
That is a crazy wreck near the end there. That is just some hard pushing racing.
David Hunter involved.
Is that who it was, Cody?
We thought it was Chappell. It may have been. I think that 87 was involved. Let's rewind that. Yeah, Chappell, Hunter.
Oh, it looks like the 69 car gave the 81 a bad push. John Daly got pushed by the 8 car. Oh, wow. It actually goes further back than you think, guys. All the way back to 57, Josh Phelps pushes the 8, pushes the 69, and causes this wreck.
We're going to replay that one more time from the Goodyear blimp. Watch the line closest to the wall. So one car slows up, and it's same song and dance we've seen over and over tonight. It just starts with that one checkup, and all hell breaks loose from there. going to bring
But
us...
it does look like you're... Go ahead.
Oh, you're fine. Carry on, my friend.
I was going to say, it does look like the top 5 cars did not get involved in that wreck, so we'll see some good racing here when we come back to green.
And we actually have somebody that might be ready to do an interview with us. Got a...
Sounds good. Bring him up, and
I'm gonna bring in Charlie
he's all
Stutzman
yours.
and get a word with him. Just a moment.
I'm going to run and grab a quick drink, and you have the full interview.
Charlie Stutzman, Cody in the booth at YMF. You got a copy?
Yeah, man.
Hey, man, welcome in. Sorry to see things aren't going so well for you tonight, man. What's on your mind? What's going on?
Nah, I just kind of bummed them in here talking to you all instead of still out there on the track, man. It had a lot of fun up there, leading some laps, running up front, and just luck kind of changed, and now here I am out of the race.
Man, you were looking good. There's a couple times I think I was actually confusing you and Mr. Charles Aber. You guys had similar cars, or trucks. You had the Barktona logo on the hood, and both running the yellow. Man, your paint looked awesome. But man, you were doing so well. I'm not sure if you got to see the broadcast running while you were racing, but unfortunately we did lose connection a little bit. We had some technical difficulties, so I apologize for that. But want to give you a big thank you for just being a part of the event tonight, signing you up, joining the race, and man, it's been a wild ride for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely been a wild ride, and yeah, I did have the broadcast going. Noticed you were having some issues, and glad you were able to get it back up and going. And yeah, thanks for putting this on. You know, I'm always up for helping the animals out. Got several of my own, and I always have a soft spot for them. So yeah, it's wasn't sure if I was going to make it home from work in time to make this or not, but glad I did. So really enjoyed the time I had in here, and looking forward to next year's.
Yes, sir. Next year we'll try to make things a little bit more smooth. Hopefully no technical difficulties, and we'll try to get next year, man. It's the Barktona 250. Win or lose, man, we all have a good time. We're here to... It's all about the dogs at the end of the day. So, again, appreciate you coming out and joining the festivities tonight. Base light's going to be off this time by. The field is going to double up. We'll go to racing. I'll let you go, and we're going to call these last few laps here.
All right, thanks, guys. Yeah, let's enjoy the end of this race, and see y'all next time.
Hey, thank you, Charlie. Have a great night.
Thank you for coming in, bud.
Yes, you too, man.
And we are going to a green, white, and checkered. Maybe I should become a betting man, Cody, because I could have put some money on this.
3 to go. It is gonna get dicey. Who's gonna bring home the Stone by Michelle Barktona 250 trophy? $35 cash. A koozie, a free paint scheme, a lot on the line, and that's just for first place. We have prizes for the top 5 tonight. The pole setter, coolest paint scheme. The coolest paint scheme, we're actually going to announce that'll be a little bit later after the race. We're going to let your mom's favorite trophy girl go through and pick out one of her favorite paint schemes. So she'll actually be deciding who wins that tonight.
Hopefully she likes Dalmatians, because, you know.
A Dalmatian scheme looked good. Looked good until you hit the wall. Got a little beat up.
Yeah.
Field is
I'm
middle of 3 and 4 right now. Went through 4 now.
Who's your pick right now, Cody? You got to pick one guy. Who is it?
I'm still rolling with that number 17, Brandon Cowell. It's my truck. He is in 3rd right now. Really would love to see that number 17 in victory lane. 3 laps to go. Green flag is out, and we are racing 2 laps to go.
Can they make it to the last lap before the next caution comes out?
Jackson Duke, Zach Storms, Garrett Bobo, Brandon Cal, Bryant Naylor, Randy Courier. That 17 is glued to that rear bumper of Zach Storms, the number 2 on the inside. Got some Caden Heiner fans in the chat.
Here we go, guys. Is this going to be the last lap now? It is.
White flag is out at Barktona.
So it's all in the open. Rex, they're not going to cause a caution, which should not. iRacing has messed up a couple times, but...
Oh, hold on to it, 3 wide. Ryan Nagel up top. He's got no help, all by himself on the outside line. Jackson Duke out front, help from Bobo. Bobo slides to the inside. He gets a push from Zach Storms. Trouble. Bryant Nagel goes around.
Bobo is getting pushed out there. And there's your top 3. Duke, Bobo,
We're still
and...
racing hard to the line.
Boop. What is it? Bobo, Duke, and Zach Storm is looking at your top 3. Oh!
Checkered flag is out. Garrett Bobo wins the Barktona 250. Trucks go flying behind him. Congratulations to the number 29. He gets the job done at Daytona. Chaos unfolds at the line behind him. We'll go back and take a replay and take a look at the replay and see what happened.
I think your driver might have got 3rd, Cody.
It looks like he did. We'll wait for the scoring to update, but as of right now, Garrett Bobo, Zach Storms, Brandon Cal are your top 3. Gonna keep our eyes on the number 29 of Garrett Bobo. He's gonna park it on right at the front stretch. There he goes, burning it down. Barktona 250 winner, Garrett Bobo, number 29. Congratulations. He won this thing for his dog Bristol, who unfortunately passed away about 6 years ago.
Sorry, I went quiet. I'm currently getting you some pictures, Cody.
We're going to get a word with these racers as soon as they're done celebrating. Take a look at our final results as well. Look at all these guys burning it down the front stretch. Congratulations to these drivers, man. What an awesome view this is here at Daytona. 5 truck burnout. They're doing it for the puppies. $710. What a night. Several blown motors. Garrett Bobo, Zach Storms, Ryan Perrone, Jackson Duke. Appreciate you guys giving us a show here at the end. We are going to run through our final results here. Then we're going to pull in a few drivers and get their thoughts on this evening's event. Before we do that, let's pull up our final results. And there we have it. Race winner, number 29, Garrett Bobo. 2nd goes to Zach Storms. 3rd, Brandon Cal. 4th, Jackson Duke. 5th, Randy Courier. 6th, Joseph Phelps. 7th, Juan Velez. 8th, Reed Leonard. 9th, Ryan Perrone. 10th, Caden Heiner. 11th, Mark Booley. 12th, Charles Abert. 13th, Garrett Cannon. 14th, Robert Chappell. 15th, Chris Gates. 16th, David Hunter. 17th, Dustin Dory. 18th, Dustin Mullins. 19th, Trevor Dyer. 20th, Caleb Barnes. 21st, Ethan Mosby. 22nd, Bryant Nagel. 23rd, Tyler Staton. 24th, John Dale. 25th, Nicholas Myers. 26th, Joseph Augusta. 27th, Matt Joplin. 28th, Peter Evangelista. 29th, Charlie Stutzman. 30th, Brandon Zimmerman. 31st, Jake Anderson. 32nd, Wayne Whitley. 33rd, Scott Hall. 34th, Zach Tucker. 35th, TJ McDonald. 36th, Randall Peasley. 37th, Dave Peterson. And 38th, Mr. Jess Christie, Outlaw Gaming. Right, we have a few drivers that are going to be ready for some post-race interviews. We are going to start out with Mr. Joseph Phelps. He finished 6th in tonight's evening. We're going to bring him in. Joseph Phelps, this is Cody in the booth at YMF Racing Network with TJ. You got a copy?
I sure do, man.
Hey, man, you got a top 10 tonight. Came home 6th in Barktona 250, man. Tell us about your race.
Well, I was all over there. I got caught up in one of those wrecks there with like 15 to go, and I was kind of at the back, and I was like, it's time to go. Like, and I don't know how much you called to the broadcast, but man, I was making some good moves up through there.
Not sure if we caught some of those. I wish we did, man. There was just action going all over the track. We had a lot of cautions tonight. Did you get any damage? Any of those cautions give you any trouble?
I got a little bit of damage from one of the early cautions. I got some minor damage from some of the others, but I didn't have to use my fast repair. It was just enough that I could fix it before the pace car came around and stayed on the lead lap. So that was the main goal. I figured if I could stay on the lead lap, I could make a decent run there. But main thing is that, you know, I just wanted to come in here and say thanks for putting this on, and hope everybody had a good time and enjoyed racing with everybody.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much for joining. And I know we called it out during the broadcast. I'm going to call it out again since you're in here with us. Not only did you pay your entry fee of $10, which goes directly to the dog shelter, you also donated an additional $10 on top of that. So, man, big thank you for your extra donation and your participation tonight. Congratulations on your top 10. We'll get you out of here, and hopefully we see you back here again next year for Barktona 2027.
Absolutely. Count me in already. It's been fun. Like I said, and I also made a post on my TikTok page too. Whatever money that I made from the live that I've been doing, I'm going to double that and donate it also. So.
Oh, that is awesome. Thank you. I did not see that yet.
That's amazing.
That is
One
awesome.
quick thing before you go. Is there an animal you did it for tonight? Past animal you got right now?
That's a past dog of mine. He rides on the deck lid of the truck. So if you seen him on the broadcast, that's my Great Dane. His name is Dino. He's been gone in 2 years, but man, he's one of the best dogs I've ever had.
Oh, well, I hate to hear he's crossed that rainbow bridge, but you got him in top 10 tonight, man. Congratulations. Great work out there.
Thank you, Maddie.
Sir, again, folks, that was Mr. Joseph Phelps, the number 57, finished 6th tonight at Barktona. Gonna let him go on and enjoy his evening. Next, we're gonna pull in Mr. Caleb Barnes. Gonna get his thoughts on tonight's Barktona race. Caleb Barnes, this is Cody in the booth at YMF Racing Network. You got a copy?
Caleb, are you there? Can you read us?
Caleb Barnes, Cody with YMF. Do you have a copy? Right. May not be hearing us. We're going to move him back and move on.
I mean, you got a copy?
Oh, there he is. There he goes. We
there he
got you. Mr. Barnes, man. Finished, where'd you finish tonight? I believe you got a top 20. You just double check. You may know already. Where
Yes,
is
sir, man. I believe it was top 20.
P20,
exactly.
yep.
You got it, man. Okay.
Man, I'm telling you, I do want to say thank you guys for hosting this race. It's always a blast being on Barktona. And I tell you, man, it's finally feels good to finish one of these. It didn't have the race I wanted, got caught up in some accidents, had to use a fast repair early, but man, I tell you, it was fun racing it. Hope y'all had as much fun as I did.
It's always a good time watching you guys. You put on a good show. We saw a lot of 2 and 3 wide racing. Did you get any 3 wide action back there?
I did. I had 3 wide for a few laps. It didn't stay 3 wide for very long, but it was fun while it was there. Definitely the 2 wide I enjoyed all race.
Heck yeah. So I know last year, unfortunately, didn't go as expected. This year, a little bit better. Can we expect to see it next year for Barktona 2027? Maybe get you a top 10 next year, top 5?
You better count me in already. Whenever you bring in the flyer and the information and registration, go ahead and sign my name because I'm in.
Yes, sir. That's what we like to hear. Well, if you didn't already know, we raised a total of $710 tonight. We're going to donate shortly live on stream. So just want to say thank you for joining tonight's event, and really appreciate your participation and helping raise some money for the dogs. Any final thoughts before we get you out of here on Barktona?
Man, what an amazing community that you guys have with the donations and everything. So glad we was able to save some dogs and put on some good racing, and I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Thank you again for joining. We're going to get you out of here. We got several interviews that we got to run through, so we're kind of keeping them rather short, but man, I appreciate your time as always. TJ, I'll let you ask that final question every time, man, about the dogs. You want to ask him?
All right, yeah. Barnes, Mr. Barnes, is there an animal pet that you did this race for, previous or present?
I have 3 dogs, one of which was a rescue, and have 2 since they were a puppy. So I race for those 3 dogs and all the ones that the shelter is going to be helping for this race.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Have an amazing night.
Yes, thank you, Caleb. Again, congrats on that top 20 tonight, and I appreciate you joining us, and take care. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Thank you. Y'all have a good evening.
You too. Thank you. And that was Caleb Barnes, finished 20th tonight here at Barktona. Next, we're going to pull in our 10th place finisher, Mr. Caden Heiner. He's running that number 24 truck tonight. Caden Heiner, coding the booth at YMF. Do you have a copy?
Yes, sir.
Hey, congratulations on your top 10. Awesome debut Barktona race for you. Tell us about your race this evening.
Went pretty good. Had a incident near the start. Not quite sure what happened, but after that, just tried to stay clean, not getting any wrecks. Just slowly worked my way up to the front and just tried to stay up top near the front, and eventually, after all the cautions, I was able to bring a top 10. So I'm happy with that from a debut.
A lot of cautions tonight, unfortunately. We hate to see when that happens here at Barktona, but glad you're able to survive that and pull a top 10 out of this race. I want to ask, there's a really big wreck at the end. It kind of shook things up. Did that help you out at all? Did you gain a lot of positions when that big, massive wreck happened?
Yes, sir. I was able to bring I'm not quite sure how many I got, but I was able to pull a good amount of positions out of that.
Well, not good for those guys, but great news for you. It got you into the top 10. Congratulations. Awesome finish here in your first Barktona. Just want to say thank you for joining the race. And again, we're going to be donating $710 tonight to the local animal shelter once we wrap up these interviews. So huge thank you for your participation in tonight. And we got TJ's got one more question for you before we let you go.
Was there an animal or pet that you did this race for, previous or present?
I would probably say my, I can't think of, his name's Cinder. He passed away last year.
Oh, man. Sorry.
I forgot what breed he was.
That's all right.
I hate to hear that. Hope he's watching you up from heaven. Watch that awesome top 10 you pulled out for him. But we're going to let you go, get you out of here. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thank you so much for racing in Barktona. Hope you had a great time, and maybe we'll see you again here next year.
I'll try to be here. Well, thank y'all for letting me race with y'all, and I'll see y'all later.
Yes, thank you. Take care.
You too.
And that was Caden Hunter, number 24, finished in the top 10 tonight. We're going to pull in. We got a couple more interviews here we're going to run through this evening. Let's grab Trevor Dyer next. Trevor Dyer. This is Cody in the booth at YMF. You got a copy?
Yes, sir, I do.
Hey, man. Well, welcome to the booth. This is your first time in a Barktona race, so congratulations and appreciate you joining during the race. What are your thoughts on the event tonight?
It was a lot of ups and downs. There was some good green flag racing there at the beginning. There was a lot of cautions, as y'all saw, and a lot of different strategies working. We saw a lot of people sort of thin out to the top, a lot of people thin out to the bottom, and so it was really fun with this group of individuals, just kind of being able to, work with them, work against them, and go front to back. I mean, it was a fun race.
Very fun, a lot of fun to watch. It's a good time every year we do this. You finished 19th, got a top 20, beat half the field, so good job, nice work out there. Is this something we can look forward to seeing you to next summer?
I would say so. I mean, this was fun. I mean, it's a good charity. I really liked that, and so actually proposed it to my mom, so shout out Mom. And I was like, hey, you want to get all the dogs together and watch this? And she was like, yeah, that'd be super fun to watch. Liked what y'all are doing with the stickers, everything y'all was doing with the charity, so just want to shout out her and my sponsor.
Yes, for sure. Shout out to your mom for letting you race tonight with us. And in case you didn't know, my name is Your Mom's Favorite iRacer. So shout out to your mom. I appreciate her being such a big fan of mine. She along with everybody else that's watching this evening, you can follow me on TikTok, Your Mom's Favorite iRacer. Again, appreciate her letting you race tonight. Congrats on that top 20, Trevor. We're going to get you out of here. We got a couple more interviews we got to run through, so keeping them rather brief tonight. But again, just a big thank you to joining, and hope you, the dogs, and your mom enjoy your evening. And I'll let TJ ask that final question.
So, as we just heard, you do have your dogs bundled up by the TV watching your race. Did you do it for them? And is there any past pets you had that you did it for?
Yes, sir. So we did it for the dogs. We've actually got a stray dog in the yard. We call him Cedar because we picked him up on Cedar Road and rescue. And so it was really good doing for that, for all the rescue animals, because, I mean, we all know that it's rough. A lot of people don't really pay too close attention to those stray animals, and I'm coming from a family that pays attention and rescues animals from whenever we can.
And I love to hear that.
That's awesome.
And that's what, obviously, a lot of this money, they use it to help those strays that get picked up or maybe dropped off at the shelter. So, man, sounds like you guys are doing some great things over where you are, man. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir, and thank y'all for putting on this race, raise money. I mean, I know we had a lot of people from what I saw, be able to put money towards that, and it's a good cause. So don't have any qualms or quarrels about putting money towards that.
Yes, sir. $710 total. What an amazing turnout tonight. But again, congratulations. We'll get you out of here. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and thank you so much for being part of Barktona this year.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, again, that was Trevor Dyer. Finished 19th in this evening's event. Next, we're going to bring in our 9th place finisher, Mr. Ryan Perone, Box Smella, as some of you may know him over on TikTok. Mr. Box Smella, this is Cody in the booth at YMF Racing Network. Do you got a copy?
Evening, fellas. How y'all doing?
I'm not doing as good as well as you are, man. You're a top 10 finisher in a Barktona. How's it feel?
For being in 40th place at lap 10, absolutely feel good. Had a good run there.
So
Wish I had a little better there at the end, but oh well.
I noticed that at the beginning of the race, you were almost leading just like 4 or 5 cars at the very end of the pack, all by yourself. Was that all part of the plan, or what happened back there? Why were you so far behind at the start?
Oh, absolutely not, man. They checked up on that restart, and I was in the back of the pack, and they lost the draft. So we just tried to keep up as much as possible. But no, that was not planned at all.
Well, it ended up paying out for you. Maybe you avoided some of those cautions being back there. Unfortunately, a lot of cautions in this tonight event. I do want to call out your paint scheme, man. It looked awesome. Got a quick view of it on the broadcast. A lot of good paint schemes, but awesome work on that. Again, you finished top 10. I want to just give you a big thank you for joining this evening's event. We raised $710 total. Is this something
That's awesome.
we look forward to seeing you too maybe next summer if we do this?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm sorry I missed the first one.
Hey, no problem there. Glad you made it here. This year is even bigger and better than last year. TJ's got one more question before we get you out of here.
Was there a pet that you have now or previously that you did this race for? Or had in mind?
Yeah, I'll go with my previous dogs. They both passed away about 5-6 years ago. This goes out to Kahlua and my boy Samuel L. Jackson.
Samuel L. Jackson. I love it. Sorry to hear you lost both your friends, but awesome names. I love it.
Yeah, they were good pups. But again, appreciate you putting this on. I'm glad you raised a lot of money for it, and I was proud to be part of it. And thank you for hosting this event.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Again, that's Mr. Boxmella. Got himself a top 10 tonight here at Barktona. Go give him a follow on TikTok. We'll get him out of here. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, Box, and we'll catch you next time.
You too, guys. You guys have a good one.
Yes, sir. Thank you. All right, we've got just one more interview before we get to our top 3. Next, we'll bring in 4th place Jackson Duke. Mr. J. Duke. J. Duke, Cody in the booth at YMF. You got a copy?
Yes, sir. Got you.
Got you a top 5 tonight, man. Tell us about your race.
Man, it was definitely an eventful race for sure. A lot of cautions, a lot of time under caution, but honestly, we couldn't have executed that any better. Me, Bobo, Stormy, all those guys, K Barnes, Box, everybody up there. We all come from the back multiple times after getting wrecked or whatever it was. It was honestly a perfect night. And then I was leading coming there at the white flag, and that car that the dog that's on the car that Bobo was running meant a very lot to Bobo. So I'm very glad that he made that pass and hung me out to dry and won that race.
It got crazy at the end. We weren't sure what was going to happen in the booth. We thought like maybe the whole, front half of the field was going to take each other out coming to the line, and we weren't sure. It was crazy, but awesome last couple laps there. I asked somebody earlier about this. Again, there's a lot of cautions tonight. There's that one really big one at the end. Did that help you out at all? Did you get any damage in that last major caution? What happened in that last one?
I don't remember when the last caution was.
But
yeah,
there's
so
about 20 of them. There's one major happened at the start of the field. I think it may Bobo was probably he wasn't the cause.
Yeah, Bobo
of it,
was in that.
but he was the first one. Did you get any damage in that last big one?
I did. I got about 25 seconds of optional, which was great because I was able to come in, grab a fresh set, and then get that 25 seconds knocked off.
It definitely worked out for you, man. Again, congratulations on your top 5. We've been asking the same question to everybody before they get out of here. So, TJ, you going to ask J. Duke as well?
Yeah, Duke. Was there a pet that you raced for tonight, either previously or that you have right now?
For my dog, Gage and Charlie.
Nice.
I raced for them tonight.
There you go. Top 5 are Gage and Charlie. You got the job done at Barktona. And you finished 4th, so that means you actually won a Barktona koozie. So congratulations, man. We'll get that in the mail out to you, and be a cool way to enjoy your cold ones.
Appreciate that, man. Hey, we'll be back next year. Me, Cordell, all the guys you saw here tonight. And I was also like to thank Cordell McFarland for spotting me, Box, all those guys that I was running with tonight and helping us out.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Cordell. Appreciate you. I know you're watching. Appreciate you being a fan of Barktona and help supporting this event. Sorry we weren't able to get him in the race. We filled up, just got in a little too late. Yeah, just a couple more spots he would have been in here, and I know he would have put on a good show. But Sounds like you did a great job spotting. He got you that top 4, so shout out to Cordell.
Oh, for sure.
But all right, Jay Duke, we're gonna get you out of here, man. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thank you for being a part of Barktona, and congrats on that top 5.
Thank you, man. Thanks for putting this all on.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Again, that was Jackson Duke, driver the number 08, finishing 4th tonight at Barktona. Gonna get our last 3 interviews tonight. Gonna bring in Brandon Cow, driver the number.
Go ahead.
Okay. Sorry about that.
I jumped in too soon.
Brandon Cow,
That-
Cody in the booth at YMF. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, man, you got a top 3. You got my truck in there. Not quite the victory lane, but close enough. I'll take it. Congratulations.
Thank you. I certainly tried my best there. When I was leading with about 7 to go, the heart was sure pounding. I'm like, if I can put this thing in victory lane, it'd be awesome.
One quick question for you. Now, not a lot of people know, but you are Canadian. So you're the Canadian in the top 3. How does it feel beating all the other Americans in their sport?
It's always a goal. Anywhere I go, I'm usually one of the few, if not the only, in the field. So it's always the goal to beat as many as I can. And
Feels great for me. I'm a Canadian as well. Glad to see you up there.
Appreciate it.
But man, you had that 17 truck looking so good. I love seeing it out front. Appreciate you doing such a great job with that machine tonight. Appreciate you coming out and racing, man. Seems like we have several interviews with you throughout the week with, man, the way you've been racing. You've been doing a heck of a job on the FTR series, finishing well, getting you some wins over there. So always good to talk to you here in the booth at YMF. I hope you enjoyed your time here at Barktona. I think TJ's probably got one more question for you before we let you go.
Is there a pet, previous or present, that you did this race for?
No, not in particular. When Cody asked me to run his truck, I was like, you know what? Yeah, he does all these broadcasts for us over on FTR and does an excellent job. So figured I'd come over here and try and put on a show and put that truck in the best position I could, and I think we got that.
That's awesome. I'm glad you did that. I'm pretty sure Cody has 2 puppers, Bella and Lexi, and they're very proud that their paint scheme got put on in the top 3.
Yes, sir. You made those girls proud, and not only did you make those girls proud, you got some prizes for yourself, man. You got coming home with $15 cash. You're gonna get a Barktona koozie, and you get a free paint scheme courtesy of Go Fast Graphics. So congratulations, man. Good night for you.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I'm actually gonna donate that 15 right back to you, Cody, and put it right back towards the charity. So.
Well, awesome. Thank you. That's going to put our total up to $725. Holy cow.
That's crazy, man. We appreciate that a lot.
Amazing job.
Thank you so much, Brandon Cow. 3rd place finisher, Brandon Cow, the number 17 tonight. Driving from my truck, driving for your mom's favorite race team. And, man, thank you so much. He's going to give his winnings right back to the animal shelter. We're going to make sure we get that donation included for you. But I'll get you out of here. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you so much for joining Barktona, and congratulations on that top 3.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you for the invite. And just a quick shout out to Randy for pushing me to that P3. I don't know if I would have got there without him. So.
Yes, sir. We love Randy Coyer as well, one of our YMF Racing Network regulars. He is a very good driver, so he actually finished 5th tonight. He's going to be getting a Barktona koozie for himself as well. Thank you again, Mr. Cow. We're going to get you out of here. Next, we have 2nd place finisher, Mr. Zach Storms. Zach Storms, Cody in the booth at YMF. You got a copy?
I got you.
You finished 2nd tonight, man. Congratulations. How's it feel?
Oh, it feels great after the up and down race that was. I mean, obviously it was up front early, and then after that it was just kind of rocky, fixing damage, and then we made it back up at the front there, and it was a lot of fun. The end of that was a blast.
Very crazy race. Unfortunately, lots of cautions, but you were able to fight through those, and just like you said, you started on the pole tonight, had some tough luck, but still managed to bring home a top 3. Won some prizes for yourself. You're getting $25 cash. You got a Barktona koozie. You're winning a free paint scheme custom courtesy of Go Fast Graphics. And for setting the pole, you get a YMF Racing Network koozie. So it's 2 koozies, $25 cash, and a paint scheme. Congratulations, man. Awesome night for you.
Alrighty, thank you. I will definitely give my 25 back. So we'll
Man.
redonate that.
So we're going to be up to $750 total now. Wow. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. $750, guys, is going to be going to the dog shelter here in just a matter of moments. Thank you guys so much. Zach, before we get you out of here, TJ's got one more question for you.
Is there a pet you have, either now or past, that you did this race for?
Yeah, we actually, unfortunately, this spring had to put down our golden retriever, Leia. We had her for a good 5 years. So definitely did this one for her, and great cause.
So sorry to hear that. Golden Retrievers are my absolutely favorite breed. I have 2. I have Belle and Lexi. Lexi's actually half Irish setter, half Golden Retriever. But I love Goldens, and I've had, if you're gonna include Lexi as a Golden, again she's mixed. But I've had 4 throughout my life, and 2 of them have come from the Animal Protection League, which is where this money is gonna be going tonight. So. And again, $750. Huge thank you to Zach for donating his winnings. We'll still get your koozies mailed out to you, but man, congrats on that top 3. Thank you for being a part of the Barktona tonight, and hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Absolutely. Thank you guys both for putting this on. It was real fun.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Have a good one.
You as well.
And that was second place finisher Zach Storms donating his winnings right back to the cause here. So we're up to $750 total. Next, we're going to bring in our final interview for the night, race winner, Mr. Garrett Bobo. Here he is now. Bobo, do you have a copy? Cody in the booth at YMF.
Yeah, I got a copy. How's it going, guys?
I am doing well, but man, not as good as you. Congratulations, Barktona 250 2026 champion. How's it feel, brother?
It's freaking awesome. I love it.
You got the job
I
done.
told you a while back I was going to win that trophy.
You did. I got the trophy sitting right here behind me. It is all yours. Trophy Girl's going to get that shipped out to you. Not only did you win a trophy tonight, you won $35 cash. You won a Barktona koozie, and you won a free paint scheme courtesy of Go Locker Racing and Go Fast Graphics. So, man, awesome work out there. Hell of a performance.
Thank you. The $35 I want to donate back to the charity.
Thank you so much. That's going to put us up to $785.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all putting on this race and, running it and controlling everything about it. I had a blast. I got caught up in that one little wreck about 20-something ago, I think, and used fast repair and was able to get back up through there. And I had a lot of help from the guys I was in Discord with, Zach Storms, J Duke, K Barnes, Box. They all were great. Robert gave me some good pushes there in one of the runs. Racing Brandon's always fun, so it was a good time. I highly enjoyed it, so I appreciate y'all putting it on.
It's funny you call it a small wreck there at the end that took you out. That was probably the biggest wreck of the night, man. I think about every truck in the field was taken out with that one. Did you think your night was over when that happened, or what was going through your head?
Well, so the reason I didn't tow it, because I had a meatball flag, and I drove around. I don't know if you showed it on the broadcast or not, but I drove around with like probably 3 flat tires, and I think my engine was about to blow also. I had to keep it in 4th gear to keep the RPMs down. But once I was able to go down pit road when it opened, I used fast repair, and I was around a couple guys that I know are pretty good. I mean, this was a stacked lobby you had tonight, bro. Like I haven't raced with all of them a lot, but I mean there was at least a quarter of tonight's field I know is very good drivers, and I was around several of them after that. After I got the truck fixed, and we were able to get up through a couple. I think there was one other wreck that I made it through. And then me and Brandon on that run before the final restart were able to get to the front on the outside. And Yeah, it just worked out, man. It's just like when we went to Atlanta and watched Chase win, the doors opened.
Man, you put on a heck of a show. We weren't sure what was going to happen at the end, man. It was seriously probably anybody's race, but you pulled it off. Heck of a job out there. Congratulations on that big Barktona win. Your truck looked awesome. Love seeing
Yeah,
Bristol all over that. I'm sure
that's
we
my
already know.
baby girl, man.
I know the answer to this, but I'm going to go ahead and toss this over to TJ, man. You want to ask that final question of the night?
Yeah, so is there an animal you did this for, previous or present?
It's previous. I had to put her down in 2020.
Mm-hmm.
It was so long story short, she was always kind of overweight as a dog. I think it was just maybe genetic. Once she was full grown, but she was 7 and she was like happy-go-lucky dog, very sweet, loving, great dog. And then we had to evacuate for Hurricane Laura in 2020, and you bring all your valuables and stuff like that wherever you go. Well, we went all the way to Austin, Texas from Southwest Louisiana to evacuate because it's the closest hotel we could find. And I currently still have the black lab that I also had during that time. He was only a year old though. And on the way back, I had to put them in the tailgate of my truck, and because I didn't have any room inside my truck because it's just stuff we were trying to not lose in the storm. If we lost our houses and stuff, which we were very fortunate. My entire family, we didn't have a lot of damage to our homes, but anyway, we got stuck in traffic on the way back from Austin, Texas, and Texas and Louisiana are very hot states temperature wise, and I think she got dehydrated and her kidneys shut down. And I spent quite a bit of money trying to get the doctors that were open in the area after the storm to kind of like jumpstart her kidneys again. But after about the 3rd night, they were like, she's not flushing any fluids because her kidneys were not working. So at that point, I had to put her down so she wasn't suffering.
That is terrible. I am so sorry to hear that, Bobo.
It happened, It was 6 years ago, but it still sucks. She's the best dog I ever had.
I'm so sorry. Well, you definitely made her proud tonight, man. You got her in victory lane. You did a good thing.
Yeah.
You donated your winnings back to another animal shelter to help some other dogs, man. So we can't thank you enough for that. Again, our final total that we're going to be donating tonight, $785. We're actually going to do that right now. So
before we do that, Cody,
yeah,
since we're $15 away from a nice round $800, I'm gonna donate $15 to make it an 800 even.
There you go. Thank you so much, TJ McDonald, coming through to get us to an even $800. This is incredible. $800. We're about to donate right now, live on stream. I'm going to pull this up now. Bobo, you're welcome to stay in here. You're the race winner. You're welcome to stay in here and chat for just a moment. I'm going to get everything ready and pull up the donation. So that
celebrate this together.
This is amazing. $800.
I need a couple more seconds. Okay, we're good.
So let me pull this over to my screen here. Fluffer.
That money's been sent to make us an even 800.
All right. So if you're still watching the broadcast live on TikTok, live on YouTube, this is the page that you can go to. It's inapl.org, the Animal Protection League. These are the guys that we're raising money tonight for. There's a donate tab at the top you can click on if you'd like to do your own donation. You can just do a donate monthly option or a one-time donation. We're going to do a one-time donation. We're going to make this $800. And I gotta put this over on my other screen just for a moment so you guys don't get my card info. Almost gave that away last year.
Darn, I was looking to get a new wheel set up.
In my information, $800, guys. This is the most insane thing I have ever done since I've been streaming.
Bro, I hope we keep doing it, man. I'm coming back next year.
We're gonna try to make it even bigger and better next year. I know this year, unfortunately, we ran into a couple issues with just some of the drivers getting in, and then some technical issues, unfortunately.
Yeah.
We had to shut down the
Bro.
broadcast. But it was around like lap 40. It just started lagging really, really bad. No real reason. Kind of
Right.
happened. But we got back going. Unfortunately, we probably lost some views, but that's all right. All right, almost done filling in this information. Just want to verify my card is correct. It was not. See, I missed a number. And all right. Like they got rid of our memo section.
No.
Oh. Yeah, they don't have a memo. Used to have a memo section. Click donate real quick. All right, there we go. $800 has been donated to the Animal Protection League in Anderson, Indiana. Thank you guys so much for making this possible. Everyone who donated to join this race, everyone who made the extra contributions, and the top three who, all three drivers gave their money right back to the shelter. $800 total. You see it right there on your screen to the Animal Protection League. Let me get this scroll bar off of there. There you go. One more view of that. $800.
Hopefully they remember your name from last year, Cody, and they realize it's coming from us, because
well, I'll send them an
amazing.
email, and I'm going to let them know that we did, and kind of explain our thing that we have going on here. But man, thank you guys so much. I seriously, I can't thank you guys enough for this.
So third place was Brandon. I do want to say one thing. So before the race started, I was in Discord with Zach, Storms, J Duke, Fox, and K Barnes, and we had all agreed we were going to try to finish 1, 2, 3. We got 2 out of the 3, but I'm glad Brandon also donated his back. But we had all planned, no matter what finishing order we had, if we were 1, 2, 3, we were giving it back.
That's awesome.
I'm glad we were able to get up front and win this thing, and so we could give it back.
Yes, sir. Man, I'm literally speechless right now. I don't even know what to say, man. You guys are awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
I think
Thank you for doing it.
We're gonna go ahead and wrap things up here for Barktona 250. Any last words from either of you guys? Race winner, DJ?
Wear the crown for a year, and I can't wait to see the trophy. I'm gonna put a little video up on TikTok and let people know about the race so they can hopefully get in next year. And yeah, thank y'all again, both of you, for putting this thing on.
Yes.
Doing it.
Yes, sir. Thank you
No
so
problem.
much.
Yeah, we set the bar pretty high for next year. We went from what, $200 and something last year to $800 this year. So yeah, the
Gold's
most
1,000
promotion
next year.
Yeah, most promotion we can do from now until next year, and very happy to see where it goes next year.
Yes, sir. I think next year we're going to do 1,000, and if we have anything close to this next year, I'll probably throw in an extra 100 myself to help us meet that goal, and maybe that'll encourage some others to help us get to that 1,000 next year as well. But man, $800 is more than I ever thought was possible. Last year, I think we did a little under 250. So again, this is insane. Thank you to everybody who tuned in tonight and raced as well. You guys are all amazing. I'm going to go ahead and shut things down here at the YMF Racing Network. This is, again, this is truly just such an incredible night. Thank you. I guess one more shout out before I shut these things down again. I just want to say thank you to everybody who donated tonight. Let me pull up that list one last time. Again, we had a total of 40 drivers that paid $10 each. With actually, I apologize. So $400 total for race entries. 80 of those dollars came from Ryan Fleury. Wasn't even in the race, but paid for 8 entries. I paid for an additional entry as well. So this 400 total from race entries, and then on top of that, we had an additional 400 in donations, and those are going to come from 100 from Ryan Fleury, 15 David Peterson, 20 Chris Gates, 40 Joseph Augusta, 5 from Jackson Duke, 10 from myself, Cody Rogers, 5 from Dustin Dory, 40 from Mark Booley, 5 Brandon Zimmerman, 10 from Joseph Phelps, 20 from Randall Peasley, 10 from Charlie Stutzman, and another 30 from Zach Tucker on behalf of Bad News Setup. And we actually, I was getting something else there. False alarm. Sorry, what were you going to say?
$15 from me.
Oh, there it was. Yes. The other 15 from TJ to get us up to the even 800. I apologize. That came in last second, so it wasn't in my race notes. But again, $800. Oh, did you have one more?
No, all good.
All right. Again, $800. I've said it over and over again. Thank you so much. But this is it. This has been the Barktona 250 2026, your dog's favorite charity race on the YMF Racing Network. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you had a great time. Until next year, we will see you then. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a great night, everybody.